In this video, I'm going to walk you through the HCA Lean booklet and point out the very important components to this particular program. So HCA Lean is one of our strategic weight loss programs. It is a 30-day program. It is structured, and it is really important that you follow all the required recommendations. So let's just start with the dosing regimen of the HCA Lean products. So you're going to receive 3 products, and the Weight Loss Lean, you can see there that you will take 1 capsule with breakfast and you will take 1 capsule with lunch. The Weight Loss HCA product, you will take 1 capsule 30 to 60 minutes before breakfast, and the same for lunch and the same for dinner. So that will be the only one that you will be taking 3 times a day. And then the Weight Loss Thin is actually a sublingual spray, and you're going to take that twice a day. So 3 sprays under the tongue, wait for about 30 seconds before you swallow, and the same thing for at lunchtime. So again, this is a 30-day program, and the diet starts on day 3 of taking the supplements. So if you start your supplements on Monday, then the diet will actually start on Wednesday. So this just gives your body time to absorb, build some of the essential nutrients in your body, because again, this is a very strategic process, and we're trying to accomplish a number of things as you go through it. The program after week 3, so starting day 22, you will begin what is referred to as the transition diet, which means you will be adding calories to week 4. And you will receive a transition diet. It's very easy to follow, but during that transition phase, which is 1 week long, you will continue taking the supplements as you always were throughout the program. So more key points: Weight Loss Lean is a pharmaceutical grade dosed forskolin product, which activates fat burning enzymes that free stored fat. So it can be used for ATP. So in simple terms, we're really trying to mobilize those resistant fat stores so that the body can actually use it for energy. Weight Loss HCA will help with blocking the conversion of carbohydrates to fat. So again, so you can burn certain forms of energy before it goes into fat storage. And then the Weight Loss Thin is what is referred to as a lipotropic formulation. And what this means is it has different amino acids and B vitamins that help with the metabolism of fats. It promotes lean muscle mass. It will help with energy because of the B vitamins, and it helps with appetite reduction and a reduction in cravings as well. So the diet summary, as you can see here, is a calorie restriction. We are creating a calorie deficit, so your body goes to abnormal fat stores for the remaining calories. If you don't restrict your calories during this program, then your body's just going to access the food coming in. So this is very important. This is a low carb, low sugar, low fat diet. Lean meat or protein is going to be a very, very important part to this program. This is a very clean diet, so we are eliminating most processed foods. Water is also very, very important. You want to make sure that you're getting at least 80 to 100 ounces of water per day. And we highly recommend that you take electrolytes during this program because of many different reasons, which I won't go into great detail, but you will be increasing your water and you will be flushing a lot of stuck fluids that have been kind of sitting in your cells for quite some time. And when this happens, your electrolytes will be flushed with it. So electrolytes are not part of the 3 products. So that's why we do recommend that a electrolyte supplement in conjunction with this, and we can make recommendations for that. So again, it's really important to understand this is a strategic program. There are 3 key things that are happening during this program. We are going after the visceral, very resistant fat stores that cause inflammation in the body. Visceral fat also increases insulin resistance, and visceral fat also signals to hunger and stress hormones. So with just diet alone, the body does not utilize visceral fat just by restricting calories. So that's why, again, we're really going after visceral, and that's one of the first things that you will lose. Here's the diet plan overview. You will be eating 3 meals per day, and it is important that you eat 3 meals per day. You know, again, after the program, if you want to kind of change the way and the frequency of your meals, that's totally fine. But during this program, we want you eating breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can have an optional snack. And you can see that it's laid out very specifically as far as what you should be eating each day. And if you are on the 1,000 calorie plan, as you can see here, the only difference is that your lunch and your dinner will be 5 ounces of protein rather than 4 ounces of protein. And again, all of the food is weighed uncooked. We make it really easy for you by providing this sample plan. You can see here that it is very simple. So for breakfast, what you're going to do is you choose one of these options. You're going to choose one of these options, and that will be your breakfast. Whatever you choose in this middle column here, this will be the amount that you will consume. And the amount is specified in this column. So for example, you know, maybe you decide to have 4 egg whites with peppers. So you would have 1 cup of peppers. You do have the option to do a protein shake, and we definitely recommend this if you will be continuing your exercise program. And there are very strict requirements for your protein powder. So definitely talk to your Weight Loss MD practitioner, and they can walk you through that. Lunch and dinner are relatively similar. So you're going to have some type of protein, you know, 4 ounces or 5 ounces of protein. And then you get your vegetables, which are noted here. And again, whatever you choose, here is the amount. And the same applies for dinner. The only difference would be that you do get more of the vegetables at dinner. So you can see if you have cauliflower for dinner, you can have 6 cups of cauliflower. Again, keep in mind that this is weighed and measured uncooked. So once you cook it, it really condenses into a smaller amount. MCT oil is a medium chain triglyceride oil. It is an oil that is very different from like butter or other oils because it's absorbed very quickly in order for your body to use it for energy. So it never is stored in the body as fat, but it's an ideal fuel source for so many different things in your body. So it is going to enhance the fat burning. It helps with satiety. It supports gallbladder health and can help reduce constipation if you're dealing with that. If you decide to add MCT oil in your program, keep in mind that you only get 2 teaspoons of MCT oil every day versus what's on the label that typically it says 1 to 2 tablespoons. But for this program, you get 2 teaspoons to equal approximately 90 calories. Another thing to note about MCT oil is that it cannot be used to cook with. It can only be used to add to, say, your coffee, a protein shake, or to make a salad dressing that we would provide for you. We give different ideas on ways to season your food and that type of thing. You can see your grocery list here. That will be very helpful for you when you go out to the store, and some other extras there. There are some cooking tips because you will not be using any fats to cook with. So keep in mind that when you are doing some cooking, you want to use, broths or vinegar, water, etc. Exercise regimen during this particular program, I tell people all the time, listen to your body. But HCA Lean absolutely does allow you to maintain a certain level of exercise. And when you are, or if you have decided that you want to maintain a relatively moderate, intense exercise regimen, then you should be increasing your calories. And out of all the strategic weight loss programs that we do, this is the only one where we allow more intense exercise, but we definitely want you to ramp up on the calories. So you can see here that if you are exercising, between 3 to 5 times a week and it's at a high level, you'll want to go from 800 calories to 1100 calories. And how you can determine what that is you're going to add an ounce of protein and at each meal, and then 2 cups of vegetables at your meals. So if this is a little confusing, you can talk to your practitioner and they can help guide you with kind of tweaking the meal plan slightly if you're exercising. There are some vegetarian protein options. I will say that if you are someone that does not like animal protein, it's going to be really difficult to get all of the benefits on this particular program because animal protein is not only very high in protein, but it has 0 carbohydrates and 0 sugar. So if you get your carbs from vegan options, vegan meat options and things like that, it's going to be higher in carbohydrates and other processed ingredients. So just keep that in mind if you are one that is eliminating animal protein from your diet. And then we have some sample menus that will give you an idea of what a day would look like. And then these are some approved products that you can use for seasoning, for salads, for cooking, for sweetening your coffee, etc. And you can see there that those are the recommended supplements while on HCA Lean. So you can purchase the MCT oil. We have a protein powder that is approved. And then we recommend the keto electrolyte drops that is by Trace Minerals. And there are other supplements that you can consider, but that again can be discussed down the road. So hopefully that was helpful. Good luck in your program. Again, keep in mind that this program, most people will lose between 15 and 25 pounds in that 4-week time frame. So if you are not seeing those type of results, then we have to dig a little deeper and find out where we can troubleshoot and make some tweaks. So good luck. We'll talk to you next time.